Welcome to Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. The finishing touches on a long season and a great matchup we have for you in the Cheez-It Bowl. It's the Tigers and the Comets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He has a very interesting game plan here today. Their wide receiver, coming off that Heisman Trophy win, still wants to be on the field for his teammates. This is an opportunity to continue to show people what he's capable of. So I have a lot of pride, and I'm going to show them why I'm the Heisman Trophy winner with my performance in this bowl game here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Tigers offense that has the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to pass, it's Mayaba. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Unleashes it on the run. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's the first third down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route. And it's an explosive play early for this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Wants to throw it. That's it fly. Caught by Williams on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Could be an outlet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. It was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still 1st and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Pocket breaking down. Back's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they strike first.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 48, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Running inside, it's Smothers. Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Throwing Manning. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, number 19. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gives it on the option. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sweet punt there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
To the air, it's Mayama. It's complete to the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver.
Leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Set to advance on the play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They go play action with Manning. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And now the Comets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And now the to the line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be.
Upstairs he's got it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And now the Comets have this offense rolling. Here's Arts to throw. Fires downfield. It's gone.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space.
Makes a grab and room to run. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And now the Comets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Manning to the air again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It smothers. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. And he's in! Touchdown!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The run inside. It's Jordan. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Man, sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
And now the Comets are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's second and long. Arch is going to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Smothers. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Got a man. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and one. And now the Comets need to pick it up on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And now the Comets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Smothers. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Play action, here's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And now the Comets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Comets.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Got it. Fouls through the defense.
The quick passing game does several things. One, It doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
On the left side, grabbed by Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The run inside. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle?
He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. On the ground, it's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And now the Comets come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keep. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
They go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Manning. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Mayaba. On target. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. And the Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll move the wide receiver. Manning with the play fake. With the catch, it's Smothers. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
On the play.
Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Arch Madness. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Running inside. It's Jordan. Fights off a defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Finds his man. It's Jordan. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Thanks to grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Jordan. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Manning. Looking left. Coleman's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And now the Comets moving quickly to the line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. We've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Comets! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead They still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
That's caught. It's Mosley. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Runs through, man. He might have some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. Powers through the defender. Makes a man miss. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
And a lot of times on these play sheets, the offensive coordinators, man, they go, who do I want to get the ball to? How can I get him the ball? And sometimes when the space cramps down here in the red zone, how do you feature your guy? Nice job. Getting a little touch pass, getting him on the edge, letting him get some positive yards. He almost got in the end zone for the second time now.
Rides the back and leaves it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 48, set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And now the Comets want to pick up the tempo.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. He'll throw it. The short hands. It's Townsend. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And now the Comets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Comets!
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Number 96, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
On the ground, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Bowman. There he goes. All the way down to the
job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Under fire. And that one's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Mayama. Right on the money. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
It's complete to the right. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Might be looking to run. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mayama. He's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
The give is to Miller. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to pass, it's Mayaba. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The play action fake. That's caught. It's Bowman. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. In the red area, it's Jordan. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Fires on the run. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Line gets set, 1st down.
Here we go, ready. Ready, go.
To throw, Manning. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And now the Comets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down. They do a nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Hart's going to spin it again. Well, it's a nice grab, but he would have been much better off just to let that thing go out of bounds.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
And that last completion left a mark. 3rd and even longer coming up. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Comets!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker called for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockhart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Makes the grab, it's Bowman. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Back to throw, it's Mayama. He Torch one deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Tigers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing Manning. Unloads it left. Complete left side, Coleman. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read them. Nice timing on that in route.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
First half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, checking in with Coach Sarkisian at the half. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Manning on play action. With the catch, it's Townsend. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And now the Comets want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more. And he's got room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. They go play action with Manning. Calls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. And now the Comets want to move quickly. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little.
Turning it on. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Here's Arts to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Comets. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The run inside. It's Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks. And
he'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got his man out of the backfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Lost to throw again. He's got him this time. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Tigers will punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Arch is going to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And now the Comets will hustle to the line. Play action, here's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, let it rip, young fella. I mean, closing in on 450 yards, throwing the ball early and often with a lot of success.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And now the Comets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Manning with a play fake. Got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Off the play fake. Got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Comets.
And man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the 2-point try. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mayaba. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Run the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college.
Looking long. Snags it inside the 20. Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Smothers. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Comets. They take the lead with the 6.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
Number 96, set to advance on the clock.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockhart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires complete on the crosser. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mosley.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Miller with the ball. Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Wormley. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Arch Madness. Here's the pressure. And they got him.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on that. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mosley.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Takes the easy completion. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, it's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. As we take a look at the stats, the numbers guys have been busy. Lots of scoring in this one. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Mayaba. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Howie Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Tigers are back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
Set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. Picks up the 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Throwing right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Simon. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. And now the Comets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe some room here. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Manning on play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And now the Comets in the hurry-up. Manning. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And now the Comets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. They They go play action with Manning. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Running inside, it's Wormley. Gain right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Mayama. Flips it out in the flat. There's a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give is to Miller. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blown the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create mid.
Running free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Miller. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Manning to throw. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And now the Comets are moving quickly down the field.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need...
Looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Townsend. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And now the Comets are in the hurry-up. to the air again. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, Manning. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football.
He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Comets. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Throwing Manning. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Number 96, set to kick off.
Coming out with it, it's Lockhart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught by Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They're out there taking a look at this sophomore defensive back, and we hope he's able to get back in the action shortly. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayama. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Tigers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. The run inside. It's Simon. Down the little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And now the Comets come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Arts to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're putting their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect.
What a cut. Now he's loose. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Comets. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Arch is going to throw for it. Nice catch for the two-point conversion. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they line up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. Got a man, it's Bowman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
One possession game, getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mosley. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They could really use a few yards here on third down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking at...
Could be an alley. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Mayava. He's got him still on his feet. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on him today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little little bit quicker to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screen.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. And is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And now the Comets will snap it on 1st and 10. Arch Madness. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Tagged out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try to save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to get the edge. It's Wormley. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Tigers decide to punt it away. He really needs to get away a good kick here. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Looking for a man. It's Morris. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
Great individual effort on the pass rush there by the defender. And I'll tell you what, good thing he got home because the offense was trying to be aggressive. They dialed up 4 verticals. They were going to take a shot deep down the field. But obviously the quarterback couldn't get rid of the football with that outstanding pass rush.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Off the bootleg and rolling out. It's caught downfield. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.